Heavy snow falling across much of our state today. The governor declaring an emergency response to the storm in the last 2 hours.
Several interstate closures due to unsafe roads and travel in Albuquerque. The weight of the snow, too much for many trees and power lines. And we have team coverage of the cleanup, the areas where the snow is still coming down, like where Julian Ponce is in Las Vegas.
And our team of meteorologists here to keep you safe and informed. Olga Breeze is in Rio Rancho, but as our team has been warning, a major early season winter storm continues, including those blizzard conditions. We start with Chief Meteorologist Joe Diaz.
That's right. First of all, the snow amounts have been very, very impressive, and it's still going to get hammered. Northeastern parts of New Mexico, Golden over the East Mountains, 18 inches of snow. Edgewood, 15 inches. Las Vegas, 2 feet. They could probably pick up another 8 inches of blowing and drifting snow before all is said and done. Santa Fe, 7 inches. You're in for more snow across the area. Rio Rancho, 4 to 6 inches. The foothills, 5 inches, and 4/10 of an inch at the Albuquerque Sunport. Snow continues to fall in the Santa Fe area. Now they're in a lull right now, but they're going to get a few more inches overnight and through the day tomorrow. With temperatures below freezing, those untreated roads are going to be difficult in the morning. We have wet roads across the area. We're in a bit of a lull with the wet roads and temperatures above freezing. It looks like road conditions are pretty good right now, but always concerned about the refreeze overnight. Now, over the past couple hours, we had one band of snow working across the area, and it looks like for the rest of the evening into the overnight, I think we're just going to have off and on snow showers, nothing all that organized. And then you see a bit of a lull in Santa Fe before it picks up with that shifting storm system overnight. Now, the latest forecast model I can show you right here has light accumulations surrounded this evening throughout the Albuquerque area. And as we advance it to tomorrow morning, not a whole lot is added to this. That's why I'm thinking those off and on snow showers across the area. But temperatures will be below freezing, so make sure you get the latest road conditions before you head out. Now, with the heavy wet snow bringing down power lines, for a time we had more than 20,000 customers without power in Bernalillo County. That's down to 10,000. You see lesser amounts of outages to the north, south, and east of the region. But that winter storm warning continues overnight, and that blizzard warning continues for Raton, Clayton, on into Las Vegas. We'll show you how much will continue to fall there and the blowing and drifting concern coming up in just a bit.
If you have to drive this evening or tomorrow, a few reminders. Go slow and brake early and calmly if you anticipate a slick spot or see a vehicle in trouble. Leave plenty of room between your vehicle and the one ahead. And in case of a power outage like this morning and this afternoon, remember to treat stoplights that are out like a four-way stop. Well, one area you are encouraged not to drive in is to the north.
Yeah, no kidding. Julian Ponce is live for us in Las Vegas, where they have seen blizzard conditions for hours. How's it looking there, Julian?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Shelley. Doug, I mean, this is pretty insane. Officials telling us this is one of the most severe storms they have seen in recent memory, at least within the last decade. There have been teams across this entire town clearing up the streets, but every time they try to clear it up, the snow continues to cover the roads. Now, that's in big part due to the wind, according to officials. They say, you know, it really picked up today compared to yesterday. Then, as I mentioned, there have been patrol teams everywhere. The Department of Transportation officials also advising anyone on the road to stay inside and hunker down if you can.
We get a lot of phone calls and questions on how is this road, how is that road. Obviously, with Mother Nature, we're not going to be able to predict on how bad it can actually get. We always plan for the worst, but the most important thing is always plan your route.
Now, road conditions right now, from what we're seeing, are slick and icy. Some people who should be driving, if they say that they should be driving or need to drive, they should be cautious and make sure that they're watching where they are going. For the time being, right now, we're going to send it over to Olga Breeze, who is in the metro. Olga, how are things looking where you are?
Well, it's been quite a day for a lot of businesses here in Bernalillo County. We're just off 550, right by I-25, where this strip mall has seen a power outage. Now, this all began yesterday evening around 5 o'clock, 5:30. Lights went out. Traffic lights were out as well. And some of these businesses didn't get their power restored until this morning. So that definitely had an impact on their ability to operate today. But we did talk to the owner here at Indy's Cleaners, and she said she finally got her power back and was able to open the doors. They had a steady stream of customers coming through today, and they're hoping that this winter weather won't have too much more of an impact as we head into tomorrow. Back to you.
In Los Ranchos, the snow snapping branches. This video in the area of Tinnon Road. We talked to a homeowner who said they lost power overnight, then started hearing cracking and loud bangs.
All night long we heard thunking and cracking and crashing, but actually just assumed it was the snow on the roof falling off. And then this morning, when I looked out the bedroom window, holy cow, every tree in the neighborhood had just exploded.
Yeah.
It looks like a bomb went off in our neighborhood.
And then I woke up and I just saw this. And I'm just like...
They say they aren't aware of anyone in their area who got hurt because of it.
PNM addressing the number of power outages going on, saying the storm came early in the season when many of the trees still have their leaves on, making branches much heavier as they collect snow, and they're more likely to break.
There are hundreds of smaller outages throughout the metropolitan area. That means hundreds of separate repair jobs for our crews to get to. We have more than 100 crew members out there right now, and we have asked for mutual assistance from some of our neighboring utilities.
He also said due to more incoming weather, it could be an extended period of time before everyone gets power back. To report a power outage, just call 888-DIAL-PNM.
The winter weather dropping the temperatures, of course. Last winter, NM Health says more than 900 people were treated for cold-related emergencies. They remind everyone to wear layers, including a hat, gloves, and scarf. And when it's this cold, limit how much time you spend outside. Warming shelters opening all over the state. Espanola opening the Beatriz VQ Martinez Center. If you're without power or need a place to warm up, head to the center on Vietnam Veterans Park Road. And if you need a place to stay overnight, Rio Arriba County telling us the Lucero Center in Espanola opened an hour ago. That's on Paseo de Oñate.
Well, this blast of winter weather is good for one group, the skiers. Purgatory Resort announcing it'll open this weekend, giving skiers an extra bonus weekend of fun. And they say with nearly a foot of snow in the last 2 days, they are getting a head start on winter. Well, if you do have to run out during the winter weather, you could track the storm online or on the KOAT app, see live radar or where the active weather is at, and track road conditions where you are going.